understand the key tool used by the central bank and how does this influenced by the business. Ms. Azepet, can you briefly explain what is monetary policy is and why it's so important for the business?
Thank you for your question. Certainly, the money policy refers to the action taken by the country's central banks to regulate the money supplies and influence the economic conditions. The main goal are to control the inflation, manage the employment levels, and maintain economic sustainability for the business. This goal and the crucial as they directly affect the cost and demands and the investment decisions.
Now let's talk about the tools central bank use to implement the monetary policy and what are the main tools?
There are three main tools: money creation, discount rate, and the open market operations. The first one is the money creation. It is allow the central bank to increase or decrease the money supply. Second one is the discount rate. It is the interest rate that charged from the commercial bank for borrowing from the central bank, which is influence how much the bank lend on the business and the consumer. The last one is the open market operations. It is the involve buying, selling government security to adjust the amount of money circulating in the economy.
So how does expansionary or contractionary policy direct to affect the business?
Great question. On expansionary money policy used to stimulate economic activity. When the economy slows down and the central banks might increase the money supplies and by lowering the interest rate, creating more money or buying government securities. This encourages the business to borrowing invest on expanding. On the other hand, the contractionary money policy is used to curb inflation in the central banks might rise to the interest rate that increase the money creation or sell security to reduce the money supply, which is slow down for business and investment in the consumer spending.
So how does expansionary or contractionary policy direct to affect the business?
Expansionary benefit on the business by the lower borrowing cost and the boosting the consumer demand. When it is the interest rate are low, the business find the cheapest to invest it grow. Whether it is expanding operation, hire staff, and developing the new products. In the contractionary environments, a higher borrowing cost and the reduced consumer spending can make it harder for the business to access the capital or grow in their sales. This can be lead or slower business expansion, cost cutting the measures, and less investment in the new venture.
The last question is, can you provide a real-world example of business response to this change in monetary policy?
Certainly, let's take a company looking expand. It is the operation. If the central banks adopt an expansionary policy, lowering the interest rate, and the company might be more likely to borrow the monies to fund its expansion. It could be used to fund to open the new location or the increased production to meet a higher demand. While in the contraction, the company might be decide to delay this plan and hold off the hiring or cut the cost due to the higher cost of the borrowing and the weaker consumer spending.
Thank you, Ms. Azepet, for helping us break down this concept. To recap, monetary policy tools such as money creation, the discount rate, and open market operation has a direct impact on the business decision. By understanding this policy, business can better navigate the economic environment and plan for growth or adapt during the economic slowdown.
Thank you, Ms. Chae-Hyun, for having me today. It was a pleasure to explain these important concepts.
We hope this discussion has helped you to understand how monetary policy shape the decision business make. Thank you for watching.